You yourselves give them something to eat.
But all we have are 5 loaves and 2 fish.
Blessed art thou, O Lord our God, King of the universe, who bringeth forth bread from the earth.
Open your mind.
Hey out there, this is Buzz with the Survival Buzz. Hope everybody's doing good out there tonight. Told myself I was going to shoot videos on Wednesdays and Saturdays. The last 2 weeks, Saturday hasn't happened. I've gotten busy and not really able to put one up, but here goes it. Do it on Sunday. Just as good, right? It has been brutally hot here in Oklahoma, so I'm shooting a video a little bit later outside. Man, I tell you, I feel like I'm about done with summer, honestly. I'm ready for fall to come into play. It's just been a really sticky summer with all the rain. I'm sure it has a lot of places. Man, prices seems like they are getting crazy at the grocery store. I'm sure I'm not the only one that's noticed that. It seems like, honestly, every time I go to the store, things have gone up again. And it's to the point anymore that, well, man, it's getting kind of scary out there, honestly. We don't eat out a lot in my household. I see all these people that eat out all the time. I work with them. In the building I work in, people are constantly ordering out, Uber Eats, Grubhub, all that shit. I don't know how they do it, man. Anyways, me and my wife, we splurged today. Thought we'd go get some Chinese food. Went to a Chinese buffet. Holy cow. So $40 for 2 people for lunch. I don't know, man. I guess that's why we don't eat out. Not to mention the food out there is, well, it's horrible for you. All the seed oils and everything everybody uses. So we do eat at home a lot more. And it's getting to where it seems like, man, that's becoming hard to do as well. Man, I can't hardly walk into the grocery store anymore without spending a $100 bill. And when I walk out and get home with everything, I don't honestly know where the money went. We've started cutting as many corners as we can. Like I said, we don't eat out a lot. Not that we ever really did a lot, but man, now we even have to watch what we buy at the grocery store, it seems like. And every little bit counts, every little bit helps. And I guess that's one area I try to do every little thing I can to try to help cut back, and I think a lot of people don't understand how much you can save on just little things if you really try, just growing, like I grow my own peppers and stuff. I haven't bought any hot sauce from the store in couple of years, man. I just make my own. It costs nearly nothing. We make our own colognes and perfumes with essential oils. I mean, the list goes on and on of ways that we try to cut corners as much as we possibly can. But even that's becoming harder and harder to do, it seems like. And you can only work so much in a day. You guys let me know in the comments. Let me know your struggle. Let me know how it is in your area. But I guess what's really starting to freak me out is the fact that things just continually keep going up, yet the impact of all these tariffs and stuff that the Trump administration is signing in, we haven't even seen that stuff yet. That hasn't even hit home yet, and the prices at the store are insane. So I honestly feel like going forward, I know not everybody has the ability to garden or have chickens and livestock and things like that. I get it, but you can do something. Like I said, my garden actually got away from me this summer with all the rain and heat and everything, and I didn't get a lot going, but like I said, every little bit counts. I eat, my condiment of choice is hot sauce, so I make my own hot sauce. Save probably a ton of money, honestly. That's not cheap. But I think going forward, aside from just cutting corners and things, we're all going to have to start relying more and more on our faith. And I know, trust me, I get a lot of shitty comments from people about this, and this is supposed to be a prepper channel, a survival channel, but man, the older I get, maybe it's just my age showing through, but your faith in God and Jesus is the only thing that's going to get us through the near future. And I honestly believe this. This isn't a doom and gloom channel. I'm not on here trying to make money. I'm not trying to sell you a flashlight or some survival food. I don't have over 1,000 subscribers. I don't even have enough views to even make any money on here, nor would I ever with the things that I talk about. But God honestly is talking to my soul more and more as the days pass. We need to prepare, and the only reason I'm even on here is to try to reach, even if it's just a couple people. We're headed for bad territory. We're headed for places that we've never been. Things are getting so crazy expensive. We're going to have to rely more and more on our faith and actually have faith that God will provide for us. There's a story in Matthew that Jesus feeds over 5,000 people with, was it 5 loaves of bread and 2 fish? You have to have that kind of blind faith going forward. And I know it sounds crazy to even think like that. And a lot of these lukewarm Christians want to believe that the Bible is just a bunch of stories that tries to help them, teach them how to lead their lives, but they don't actually believe a lot of the stories that happen in the Bible, and I literally believe them. They're facts, they're history, they happened. We need to have that type of blind faith going forward, that we know God's going to provide for us. But the only way to do that is to listen to Him, listen to His commands and what He's telling us to do in our everyday life. I'm not perfect, by no means. I'm not even close to it. I didn't grow up in a religious household. I don't even go to church now. But I read the Bible. I talk to God on a daily basis. I thank Him for everything I have. I ask for forgiveness. And I think we all need to do more of that. We're heading in dark territory here, and if you think you're just going to ride this out with some supplies and stuff, I think you're really illy informed and prepared for what's coming. We need to look more inward. We need to let our inside shine through to the outside. We need to be helping people. We need to be helping people that are lost. I was lost at one point. I recently quit drinking. There's a lot of things in my life that I've recently quit doing that a lot of people don't know about. I don't even talk about it on here. But it's things that God has been trying to tell me for years, and I've ignored. And I'm starting to listen. And He's really changed my life for the better. Aside from all the bad decisions I made, lack of faith in God has been what has made my life so hard up to this point. And things aren't easy. My household struggles too. We have a lot of problems as well. I don't know where this video is going, but a lot of things sitting on my heart, and I started this channel to help people. And I just see how dark and evil the world's become. And even the comments on here. Look inward, people. Talk to God. Now, how that looks for you, I don't know. But sometimes he's talking to you and you're just not listening. He's been there all along. You just got to find him. God bless you all and your families. Catch you on the flip side. Later.